Project title: Master Face Attack on Face Recognition System. Introduction. Password secure passwords should be used yet because they may be difficult to remember. They must be altered frequently for optimal privacy. The user still must retain them, and anyone around may be able to speak to a sneak a peek at them. Private codes and unlock codes are more practical than hashes. Biometric login, which uses a physical trait particular to the user and eliminates having to retrieve anything, is even more practical option. Due to this benefit, fingerprinting is now widely used on a variety of portable devices as laptops and tablets. Both among the greatest popular biometric, a fingerprint and a face are two technical traits used for identity smartphones. Utilizing this sort of security are an excellent target for attackers since they may have created an online wallet for making the use of such a devices might be the target of an fan oral assault or by a burglar. Face identification methods are susceptible to presentation attacks in which a human trait or artifact is presented in a move to defeat its original purpose to the biome. Capturing unit and assault via photos is one of in which the culprit display recognizing facial features system sensor a picture of the victim. Then we have the objectives. The main objective of our project, the to spot the authorized face image effectively, to realize in-depth learning algorithm, to improve the overall performance for classification algorithm. Then literature survey, an investigation of various cutting-edge face acknowledgement system with the deep learning techniques. Year 2007 methodology. Sketch undoubtedly among these essential areas that emerged as a vital tool used by safety authorities in light of current forensic science advances. Matching derived sketches to face photos is a challenging task since the selected plans are created based on the narrative provided by an observer at the place of crime and may lack delicate details that can be clearly seen in photo owing to the common human errors. A substantial chunk of this novel research done in the field up until recently used classic extraction and classification approaches to identify recognition systems. However, only a smaller number of studies have recently concentrated on employing deep learning approaches to benefit from the rule out likely sector difficult learning methods from for removing and classifying features that are advantageous. While utilizing deep learning computing methods to profit from design for learning to extract features and classify them to rule out potential domain challenges. Disadvantages: slower process, lesser accuracy. Title: A facial expression identification classification that uses deep culture and strong face features from the tape recordings. Then methodology indirect to improve human-machine interaction. This paper suggests a hearty facial phrase tanks scheme based on depth cameras with the fact that many scholars have zeroed in on the several ways of studying how one looks. Still, a number of issues that need to be resolved in it area, as in sounds caused by any changes in P illumination over time. Advantages: the main benefit of DBN is that unlike other common deep learning structures like DADN, yeah, it can learn features from unprocessed inputs. Disadvantages and significant drawback of DNNs is the length of the time required to train them. So these are the existing system. A careful examination on the latent factor evolution in today's system was done, which is uncommonly used method for generating master faces. The study involved running an LV algorithm in various scenarios and utilizing multiple databases and face recognition software. The goal was to clarify the traits of master face and define the context under which powerful master face can be formed. Based on the analysis hypothesis formed that suggests master faces originate in dense areas within facial identification integration system. This is implies the specific regions or features in the face play a crucial role in generation of master faces. Disadvantages: it does not affect large volume of data. Training is more. The process is implemented without removing the noise. The proposed system In this system, the faces data is collected from the data repository. Then we have to implement the image preprocessing. Here we can implement the resize image, resize and grayscale conversion. Then we can split the images into test and train images. The test images is now for prediction and train images used for evaluation. Then we must put the method of for deep learning into reality, including convolution neural network. The findings of the experiments reveal the accuracy. Finally, we can identify the input is either authorized or not authorized. Advantages: it is efficient for avoidance for data sets. Time consumption is low. The course is implemented without trimming noise. Feasibility study. Finding out if using the suggested setup is advantageous if the goal feasibility evolution the suggestion will be picked if it has greatest chance of achieving success criteria. The feasibility carried out mainly in three sections: economical feasibility, technical feasibility, and behavioral feasibility. These are the explanation for those feasibilities. Tools and techniques. Python, we use it in Python. Django is a single of the few languages so can equally simple and powerful. You can be astonished at how simple is to concentrate on how to fix issue and not the structure and the grid of computer languages. Characters of Python are simple, quick to learn, high level language, then convenient, object oriented, extensible. Uh, System requirements and specification. There are hardware requirements and software requirements. So the system has Pentium 4 2.1. The minimum requirement hard disk 200 GB, most Logitech keyboard 110 keys, enhanced RAM 4 GB. Software requirements Windows 7 or above, language Python, front end Anaconda, Navigator, Spider. Then software requirement specification. There are we should know we should identify users and their expertise in the course of the set procedure. It is critical for decide what task will be included in this package. It also lists everyone of actions and the goals of every procedures. Then user functions. We can attempt to a plan structure for unit information security, indirect send receive and information. For our task, it is simple and efficient to hire an IT expert. It refers to everyone with a basic understanding, authority, and user may utilize it. Admin function. We might try to plan an agreement for device security so that we can exchange information for our mission. It is a straightforward and efficient for software engineers to use. Therefore, it might be applied for by anyone who is basic understanding state capacity and client behavior. Functional requirements. An, uh, an object structure or a component consistency is specified in encoding by a consistent requirement. I need materialize as a process containing data sources, leads, and yields are useful as major justification for existence. Real world demands compel the main course to take is completed. That describes the system objectives and the possible development patterns at the most fundamental level. System user requirements may be separated into three categories: the complexity of the receiver, administrator, cloud, and its capacities. Grouping server, client, advertising, then cluster serving. So this is the customer servicing, marketing, then our purposeful needs. Performance wants. The phase execution prerequisites refers to the total of time needed to take action to a demand for a framework. Our business is supposed to the assist with any needs the client requests. It also tackles the problems of lost consumers. In a little seconds, the framework will verify the login information. It will be present in the client, cloud, and head all three. Then availability, reliability, usability, maintainability, portability. Then chapter 4 is the system diagram. Then system perspective. So this is the flowchart of this. System architecture refers to all the overall structure and organization of a software information system. It defines the components, relationship, and interaction with the system, providing a high level view of the different elements work together to achieve the system objectives. This is the context diagram. The bubble chart is erroneously referred into in the DFT. A system can be represent the input data by utilizing simple graphic formalism. So chapter 5 detailed design. This is the use case diagram. This is the class diagram. This is the sequence diagram. This is the activity diagram. And the last one is ER diagram. Then chapter 6 implementation models, input processing, pre-processing, image splitting, cataloging, performance estimations. So then image selection. The dataset face image data is implemented as input. The data was kept from the pool of dataset. The dataset being used must be in the PNG or JPG file types. Here we learn that we can use the API to read a support picture to choose the source image for our method we use to fix the error. This is the image processing steps, and these are the image splitting steps. So this is the classifications. Then the result generation. So here be the diagram of result generation. So these are the screenshots. System testing while when beginning a public process, the equipment must pass evaluation that comes afterward. A script is evaluated by running it with the goal of identifying flaws. It's tested scenario with a significant chance of finding an error with the ideal. And investigation works out. It finds the fixes and oversight who is still being determined. This is unit testing. The entire structure is incorporated while every part is separately tested. Unit evaluation is what this is. Unit is inspection is used as evaluation on the most tiny aspects with the model design. This also goes by the term of model validation. Integration testing. While two models are merged as scheduled, the primary task could fall short. Either one of them, many have an adverse impact on the other micro operate. Data can get lost through a connector, etc. Interrogative testing is a methodological verification using test data integration. Test will be required for evaluating the effectiveness of the entire system. There are two types of collaboration assessment of the following: verifying the connection from the bottom, evaluation the integrity, ground upwards, testing and techniques. There are two types of testings: white boxing testing and black box testing. So these are the software and testing strategies: validation testing, user acceptance testing, output testing. So the conclusion, we conclude that face images was taken from the data respiratory. Here we are implemented the image pre-processing technique such as image resize and grayscale conversion. We are implemented the CNN style deep computing system. Then the experimental result shows that accuracy using the foundation classification algorithm. We are identified an image input image is either authorized or unauthorized persons. The last one is the future in improvement. To achieve higher accuracy and effectiveness in customer emotions analysis, a hybrid approach that combines different techniques and a neural network architectures can be beneficial. By hybriding transfer learning, integrating with extensive neural network approaches and exploring various deep neural network methods, you can enhance the accuracy and effectiveness of customer emotions analysis. However, it's crucial to careful design experiments thoroughly the test the hybrid model efficiency and verify its results on a respect data sets to ensure reliable and robust performance in a real world. So these are the bibliography page. Thank you.